So, some of us were really called here to be healers and leaders. And I've been back and forth on how I want to communicate this message with you all. So, just kind of bear with me. I'm going to use my own personal experiences, for example, to help deliver this message. So, I remember when years ago, when I first got into my spiritual journey, I had got a reading done and I was told that I was a healer. When I was told I was a healer, I was immediately annoyed because I'm like, okay, here I am, a little grown now, a little older, in my late 20s, and I'm still getting told that I'm responsible to take care of other people around me. So it annoyed me because I feel like that's what I have always been doing since I was a young girl. I've always had the responsibility more than I should have of growing up early. You know how it is for us, growing up early and having to have more responsibility than I should have had as a young girl into a young adult. However, over time, and especially now, I begin to understand what the true meaning of being a healer and a leader was. Being a healer or a leader does not mean that you have the responsibilities over other people. That is the time where you're opening up all responsibilities to yourself in your life. And then people see the healing and the growth, and that inspires them to want to do the same thing for themselves. The way you respond to people, the way you handle situations, the way you might go after things that you were once afraid to go after in life, the way you begin to love yourself and to carry yourself and to truly care about people around you, and people seeing that being a reflection of your life is completely healing to a lot of people. And then that's when you can move on to possibly doing other platforms and speaking your truth and telling your story if that's what you choose to do. Everybody doesn't have to do that. Simple meeting people. I drive Uber and I meet people a lot, and we just talk and we heal each other through that. So it's just many different ways that you can do that. But all in all, I made this to say that it is not, being a healer is not the responsibility of just getting on here and think you have to save everybody. You master healing your inner world and what you want your life to look like and how you handle things so that it can simply inspire other people to want to do the same. I had a friend tell me the other day, and she's, in my opinion, she's in a very good place in her life, and I really am excited for where she's going. And we're at kind of two different places in our life, not in that way, but like she does one thing and then I do another type of thing. However, and she's older than me as well. And she just spoke into me one day and she just was saying how I inspire her so much because I do what I got to do. I make stuff work for me. I'm very like driven and all of this stuff.